Well, welcome on in, everybody. Good evening. Hi. I see a lot of familiar faces. Hey, Fakuzu. Hey, Gideon. Hey, Polis. Nutsi. Blake. Monokotopo. Blue Boy. Hi. Are you ready to see the new face of the channel for, like, God knows how long? Because I managed to use that PNG for like 2 years. Two and a half years, something like that. How's the volume? Is it too loud, too quiet? My voice need to be raised, lower? I'm gonna lower the music, because obviously I'm gonna join. Okay, well, the moment you've all been waiting for. Too late. Can't get up. I wanted to do the plankton bit, but I forgot it all. All of it. Oh, I got the Firefox thing still up. Hang on. Alright. I thought I got rid of that. Well, I'm down here. You can see me. What you doing down there? I'm a tree. Yeah, we kinda got like a temporary background. I wanted to get an artist to draw a background, but I was not able to do so in time. I'm probably gonna be like a little choppy because of the amount of stuff that you have to use and for VTubing is extraneous. I'm gonna have to close some tabs. I think I have. Let me just close this and that. Ah. I was just playing Majora's Mask the other night. Wah! And thank you for the water, Blake. Alright. Alright. You can see me, right? This is good enough. I'm actually just a blob of hair. Alright. It's actually like... Now that I got some stuff closed down. I'm growing up. Yeah. Hi. It's not like 1-to-1, but it's pretty good. I'm really impressed with like the music. Yeah, like anytime I look downward, which I'm gonna have to move chat because it's probably gonna make me blink a lot. I'm not completely used to using this yet. So give me a minute. Yes, look at him. Oh, yeah. I don't know how streamers do it. How they can look at chat and be like, and read every message or every other message. You like it? I move. Yes, reading. Takes practice, yes. I had to make... There was one setting I had to make to adjust in the VTube studio that wasn't, like, moving my mouth correctly. For a while there, I was, like, kind of freaking out, but we were able to fix it pretty quickly. It was just, like, flipping a switch, you know? Alright. Well, there's more. There's more to this. To this model. I don't have the shirt on. Hang on. I don't know how that happened. There's all sorts to adjust. Yeah. There's a few things. I didn't have to do much, honestly. It was just the mouth. I might have to adjust the eyes a little bit. But so far, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Whew. Yeah, we got the pet redeem. I wanted to put more shirtless. I could actually take off more stuff, but I figured we I don't have the little VTuber thing removed, but chibi. Boop. I figured I'd just crop it out for most of the time. I keep looking over at Streamlabs to make sure like how it looks. It's gonna be. Yes, but thank you very much here, Gideon. Thank you for making this. No feet? No, there's more. I have it locked. I'm gonna break the illusion a little bit. There you go. Yeah, there's more. And Gideon here, I forget what pronouns Gideon goes by. You go by them, they, correct? Woo. They, any? Oh yeah, that's right. You use all. Well, they did an extra thing I wasn't expecting was the feet moving. You won't be seeing much of the feet, I'm sure, but it's there. You can do it. Hey, Zero, you made it. Working out the legs, the beams, the grippers. Yeah. Oh, I was scrolling through chat. So yeah, we'll have to. I'm not entirely amazing at controlling. It's gonna take some time. I also got hang on. Thank you for the sub, Manokodobo. Okay, good. I was gonna be very upset if the alert didn't pop up. But yeah, I'm gonna have to like move my model around a little bit. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to these control settings. I'm just had a PNG for so long. What a shit, would be a shame if somebody were to kiss it. I'm right here. I'm waiting. Let's see. Get the chibi thing out of there. No. There we go. Forget how to do it. There we go. But yeah, we can remove the shirt. Or the flannel. And the shirt. And the pants. Gideon had the idea of using like a Catherine like anime boxers. It's pretty funny. I thought it was funny. I thought it was a great idea. Boop, boop. And you could I can even make it bald. Bald. I need to stop looking at Streamlabs and look at what's in front of me. It's freaky. It's freaky. Bald makes very freaky. We got expressions. You see how good it is? I did not expect the expressions to look so nice. But yeah, now the dogs are nice and they're fed. Hopefully they might go ballistic in like 30 minutes once they get the energy back. Oh, so if you hear them, that's why. Anyway, I had this slideshow of art on the side too. I wanted to have that there. Cause why not? I've had spent a lot of money on art this past like 6 months. But there's more. This is like a pleading emote, which you can combine emotes. As you can see, we got hearts. We got the blushies. If I close my eyes, it's cute. I could look adorable. Yeah, the tail's so big. You guys wanted the big tail, right? You ordered the big tail, right? Yeah, this is what it's gonna look like in the future. You like it? I kinda wanna do like, I'm already like fantasizing about like other outfits. I can't even begin to express like how happy I am with the model, Gideon. Thank you so much. Like, you did such a great job. But also, if you guys want different irises, we got different irises. Ah. We get the more like traditional anime eyes, which I'm kind of more lenient towards. I like both so much. I couldn't decide on which one I wanted to use as default, but this one is the default. The highly detailed ones. Apologies if I'm not like reading chat as well as I can. April Fool's stream, the tail covers the entire game the whole time. That's just what it's gonna be. Like, not even April Fool's, it's just what it's gonna be. Or the game is in the tail. Undertale. I'm so glad you trusted me with your bad. Aw. I'm so happy, like, you were such a nice person to do this. Like artists can be like one or two things when you're commissioning. Is like very cold and just like give me details. You will get updates. The end transaction. or you can get a really nice artist that actually like listens to you and wants to like work with you on the project. And I prefer like when we could be a little more intimate, I guess. Cause it's fun. It's fun to commission. I don't like to view it as just a transaction. I think I can make the tail toggle, make it not wobble if you want. That would probably be nice. But depending on like what game I'm doing and stuff, cause my god, the tail covers everything. Not bad. I'm moving in my chair, so it freaked out. Kaiju is intimate artist. Ayo. Not that kind of intimate. Red Mountain by Bomberman. That's what we're playing. That's what we listen to. I just put on a playlist. Do you get really small if you lean backwards? I don't think so. I don't think I have like leaning in and outward, back and forward tech quite yet. Your eyes are so glassy. Glassy. Well, which one do you guys like? Do you like the detailed ones? Which is this? Or the anime ones? You like the anime ones? What I'm just so like amazed by as far as like VTuber tech is the mouth. Cause I can just it just tells when you're smiling. Which I could be smiling a lot, so it's a very, very amazing evening. You get really the mouth is real freak to nail. Oh, have you tried making your VTuber? No, fuck Kuzu made it. I'm pretty sure you did your own like PNG, and then you've had 2 models. You're having a new model coming up. But yeah, we should shout out Gideon for the model, and then shout out Pakuzu and Manokotobo and well, everybody really. I'm just like so distracted right now. So distracted. You gotta remember click on stuff. But I've been chilling on Gideon's streams. You should go follow Gideon. Just also, this is kind of an endorsement. If you ever want your own model, you could commission Gideon. Gideon is somewhat new to the modeling scene, so I'm sure they would love to work on a new model. I think Gideon's like already working on a new model, right? Because that's what I was in for the other night when you were watching the corpse ride. My first calmed full body. Really? Well, you had like 2 or 3 other full bodies. I guess they just weren't calmed. First one, you nailed it. Exactly. It's just the art for one. Ah, okay. I do apologize. I do have automatic ads still go on, so in another like 30-ish minutes we'll have to take a break or whatever. I wish I could just get rid of them, but I worry that like if anybody streams or anybody raids into me, that they'll be hit with ads immediately and leave. But we have more. We haven't seen them all yet. We had get blushy and heart eyes, of course. Went over that. But get the tears. Get tears. Can't remember if I've. Oh right, I should put that on plus or minus. Oh, minus. Sad Tadashi. Hey Skitty, dropping in for a sec. Nice to see you. How do you like? I'm crying right now. I'm crying. I'm so emotional. But I could also do this. I'm trying not to look up too much, but I also have to look at my model. It's a puppeteering game that I'm not used to yet. I kind of want like a pouty face. I wish I could make a pouty face. This is kind of, it kind of works. Look adorable, thank you. It's all about the eyebrows. And we got the controller, of course. And guess what? Gideon went through the trouble of making the fingers move. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I really was not expecting to see this. Like, I thought it would be cool to have a controller and stuff because that's what a lot of people have, but... And I mostly use the top half portion of the model. And I play games all the damn time, so... I was very happy that we could do that. That was Gideon's first time doing a controller. And I can wave! Look! I don't know why I'm looking at Streamlabs when I can just look at my VTube studio model. I guess I'm just, like, trying to look at chat and Streamlabs and the model at the same time. Have to go now? Oh, have fun. Thank you for stopping by anyway. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, the fingies. The fingies move. Big wave, big hands. I was told you're a child of Gideon. Yes, gift of greed. Welcome. Welcome. We're showing off the model. I just got this gremlin commission right here from Spoony. Spoony Cat. It's pretty good. I like it. But yeah, I want to just say, oh, thank you for the follow, gift. I said grift at first, didn't I? Gift of greed. Thank you for the follow. Boy. Ba ba ba. But yeah, controller. It's like a distraught. I don't know. Like, I think it works best when I like have my mouth open up slightly. Just the deadpan stare. I legitimately like spent like the first hour or two or 3 just messing around, looking at it because it's like so immaculate. Gideon did. I mean, I know I already said this like 100 times now, but just did such a great job on it. But yeah, I think I asked what you guys liked, but as far as like the iris, I like both so much. It's like I like the darker colors of the realistic eyes, but I also like the softer tones of the anime ones. It's really hard. Thank you for the water, Blake. I finally got like a channel points icon. I want it to be like Calamity, like the Calamity Ganon goo gas or whatever the hell for the note or channel points, but I had to draw it or have somebody commission somebody to draw it. But yeah, I increased a lot of the prices of the channel points because you guys have too many points. That's why. Kaiju makes chat stare at his eyes, makes everyone fall in love with this. Woo. I think I got it all. I think I went over everything. Chat chairs. God, I've been like, the past 2 months, I'm gonna complain for a minute, but the past like 2 months I've just been crushing news after crushing news. And I'm here to like brighten up you guys' day. I don't want to complain about it forever, but I just want to say it's been rough, especially since like all of March. Spectrum's internet has been like awful for me. Apparently it's been awful for like the whole town, city, but it seems they have mostly fixed the issues. I've seen my channel bitrate being stabilized. So like, yeah, I was planning to stream a lot in March, and I didn't get to do that. But having the time off really gave me so much free time to just lie in bed and do nothing. Which, good and bad. I slept a lot in March. Bald, so cursed, so cursed. Some say you should pat Tadashi's head for, bald head for good luck, right? I really like it with these, like... I could spend, like, all night playing around with it, I swear. Schmack. Like I sniped it away from you before you could get it. Bob! We also have a new emote for anybody that subscribes. I drew this thinking emote, which I'm going to disguise its awful quality by rotating it. It's not the best, but it's a big think. It kind of looks like the American Psycho pose mixed with Ren and Stimpy to me. Would it still be bald if the ears have fur? Oh, it's cursed. When like the eyes like start rolling up. It's better if I just close my eyes for that. Hey, I'm dead. Welcome. Congrats on the new model. You should thank Gideon here. If you ever want a model, Gideon can absolutely provide. I mean, do you want his entire body shaved? That would be extra cursed. No. I also think my VTube. I don't think VTube likes glasses very much. I think it like the eyes track better when I take off my glasses, but I don't want to do that. So, oh well. Anyway, I had one thing prepared that we can talk about real quick, and I was prepared to. I might have to make an adjustment here. This right here is like one of my favorite pieces, and I have to thank Blake for that. I don't know the artist because the artist wanted to be anonymous. I wanted to commission more because I loved it so much. It's like the perfect embodiment of what Tadashi should be and should look like, I think. It was the one with the gaming controller. You'll see it again. Oh, there. Speaking of, we have a lot of Nintendo Direct news to get caught up on too. A lot of the pricing stuff is fortunately taking a lot of the wind out of our sails, but I'm really excited for that Donkey Kong game. Like, really excited. Yeah, we'll need an anti-glare cover for your camera. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know anything about anti-glare. But, let me move over. It doesn't matter, because my big ass tail is gonna occupy the whole screen. But yeah, this piece of art right here is one of the earlier pieces of Tadashi. With I want to credit KalamityKaiju, Gideon. There's credits for it. We'll get to it. But she drew this a while back. This is kind of just what the model looks like Gideon Tadashi. This is his 2023, early 2023 or early 2022 ref. I think it might be 2022. It took a while. I made sure to get like a really comprehensive ref before I got this model here. I wanted to be sure I was happy with the hair, especially, and have outfits. He is optimistic, mischievous, genuine, companionly, stubborn. A golden retriever boyfriend. I don't know why I put that in there, but I did. Perpetually exhausted. Because that's what I feel like. You know what I forgot to do is get some coffee. This is going to be a long night. So far I can only make the tail disappear since it's tied to breath. E3E, is that okay? To just make it disappear completely? Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't be that. I probably wouldn't use it too often, but maybe for certain games. I don't know. His tail's like a big portion of what makes Tadashi, I guess. But yeah, here we got some of my most favorite games. Unfortunately, I cannot mess with the model. I wanted to shrink it a little bit. But I'll just leave it the way it is. Anyway, I grew up with the Nintendo 64. Oh my god! Nintendo 64! That was my first console that was given to me as a kid. So, that I owned. That was my possession. I'm not thinking straight. No big deal. We'll figure stuff out. But, Ocarina of Time is very, very, like, special to me. Good timing on the music. That's right. But yes, Ocarina of Time's like one of the first few games that I really felt like was more than just a video game. It was kind of like a work of art. And it was actually like a very like significant cultural stone that even as a kid, like I didn't know anything about video games. I like as the industry as a whole. I just played games that was in front of me. Whatever was around, I would play it. And it like, I want to say around age 7, 8, 9, whatever, I was like, no, Zelda's Ocarina of Time is a very special game. And turns out I wasn't wrong, so. Hey, Blaze, hi. Look, I can wave to you now. That's a boy. Golly, boy howdy. I was going over a list of games that are important to me, very emotional and special. Very special. Hands are huge. That's right. 'Cause my model is huge. My character is huge. Look at him. This is what it looks like. I could take away the shirt and the flannel. I like Redbox. It's Vinny's band. You know, Vinny is a pretty big influence on me, I would say. Been watching him for years and years and years. Panoots, though, Mike Panoots. If anybody, I mean, I know one person here who knows Mike Panoots, but he used to stream a lot and was my favorite person on the internet. And he's not streaming anymore, and I'm sad. And I wanted to, hey, Graffy. It's so pretty. Yeah, get in here. Worked on this. I've been actually, I'm going through my little slideshow that I made for the debut. I should have put that in the notes. The title, debut. Oh no. But yes, we could do different irises. 2 irises. I don't know which people prefer. I like both. They're both are so good. I can do the anime eyes. I can do these emotes. I can make them bald. Yeah. Bob! Bob! Oh, I'll need to add the SpongeBob voice line or something. Oh, stop playing all these Zelda tracks. I'm gonna cry. I got heart eyes. I can blush too. I get the controller, and look at this, guys. The controller, the buttons can move. New people keep joining, so I have to keep showing it off. Theme of Shrek. Chic. I don't know why I went straight to Shrek. Straight to Shrek. Shrek? Now I'm just messing up words. Hi, Grampy. Nice to see you. And Blim. Love to shout these y'all out too. You should go follow them. Yeah. My character's got the big old hands. He's a Kaiju Red Panda, if you didn't know. Red Panda theme. Which I might, someday, I might end up changing the colors up somewhat. Because he's just so bright, so colorful. Thank you for the shout out. I'd like to also say thank you, Graffy, for just telling people whenever I show up. You didn't have to do that. Anytime I'm on your channel, you don't have to like point me out or anything. So I appreciate you just drawing attention to me at all. Really means a lot to me. But yeah, I have a lot to talk about, and I'm probably gonna get a little emotional if I go over it. But anywho, I want to get over the slideshow. But these are the games that are special to me. I prefer games with 3-dimensional environments to explore. I very much like Zelda, for instance. I'm not the biggest fan of the 2D Zelda games. I like the 3D worlds. I like to explore dungeons and you'll have to excuse me, I haven't streamed in so long. I streamed last week, but it was kind of brief, and I'm just kind of like out of the game when I would stream like every day. But last month was I couldn't stream much. Focus energy, thank you. I'm so happy everybody has been receptive to Tadashi. The way you guys just being here, saying how much you enjoy seeing me, has been the biggest influence on actually like making him come to life. Yeah, the model is looking amazing, and I don't feel like Gideon got enough money out of it, honestly. Because the amount of work they put into it just is certainly deserving of more. In my opinion. But for somebody having to do the art and then rig it, it's a lot of work. Gideon spent like a month and a half working nonstop. The tale's really inspiring, honestly. I love what kind of KalamityKaiju. KalamityKaiju and I am the one that created Tadashi. I would say she did a lot of the legwork, but I picked out a lot of the stuff. This is his newest reference, which is like 2 or 3 years old. But yeah, Paper Mario. Man, love Paper Mario so much. Such a charming game. Even now, I kind of prefer it. I'm more nostalgic for it than I ever was with like Thousand Year Door, funnily enough. Like Thousand Year Door came out, and I mostly just watched my cousin play it. And I was never really like that interested in it for some reason. But I do like it. I do love it a lot. But something about Paper Mario is just like, just the music, the textures, the visuals, and the locations. Star Summit is like such a like. I'm gonna incorporate a lot of like star themes into my layouts and stuff going forward. The kind of like the background of my character would be, it's gonna be kind of like Making a Wish type of situation of sorts. Silent Hill 2 is one of the most significant video games that I care about the most. Cause like I at first, my first introduction to Silent Hill 2 was when my dad actually had a PS2 and rented it. I think he rented it, but he got to the apartment clock and didn't get past it. That game, as a kid, felt so much bigger and like mysterious. Like I remember a game having a lot of fog, and then like there's a city, but the city felt like it had like skyscrapers in it to me as a kid, because the apartment kind of felt like this big monolith. But yeah, returning it to like back in like 2008 and 9 is when my cousin picked up the HD collection, and then we both played it. Of course, we didn't know anything about the HD collection being bad, technically, but you could definitely play it. Notorious FOF, Biggie Fluff. The only problem I'm gonna have with this model is I'm gonna like I itch my face a lot because I have allergies. So I'm gonna like move around, do weird stuff. But Undertale though, guys, you know Undertale. It's gonna be a decade old in 5 months. Honestly, don't even worry about it. Yeah. It's just something I'm gonna have to get used to. I'm very much somebody who doesn't like draw attention to myself. It's been something I've been struggling with all my life. I grew up with like major social anxiety. Like I would actively get out of any situation I felt like was going to be really awkward as a kid, and would hide behind my mom and do all sorts of stuff like that. So like any attention on me, even now, even in Twitch settings, kind of like, but I've gotten a lot. I've been getting over it more and more the past decade as I've grown older. And unfortunately, the only cure to social anxiety is putting yourself in anxiety-inducing situations. Because, like, I didn't want to go to concerts, I didn't want to go to cons, I didn't want to go to talk to people at work, I didn't want to do anything, man. Oh, I love this Kirby track, actually. Thank you for the pets, and thank you for stopping by, everyone. But, we're going to be replaying Undertale in September when it turns 10 years old. 10 years. I really, genuinely cannot believe it's been 10 years. I didn't jump on Undertale until like a month or two after they released, but like the impact was so enormous. People really wanted me to play it. And then when I finally played it, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. But like all things that require you to interact with art, it's gonna take time. Like, just experience the product, the art, the entertainment, and sit on it. And like for me, I feel like I have to take extensive amount of time to like think about my opinion on certain games and movies and TV shows and all that. So like, I don't know, this whole like culture of like instant reactions towards everything is just so strange to me. Like at most when I watch something, I'm like, yeah, I liked it. And then like if it's a really good piece of art, then it becomes a topic of discussion. And Undertale and Silent Hill 2 are definitely those types of games. Earthbound, for example, I wasn't used to JRPGs like that. That would have like a still image. I was more used to Final Fantasy VII, so I inherently looked down on Earthbound. And yeah, I don't get people who don't just give things a try and actually spend time playing them and experiencing it. It's like if some game is big and talked about very extensively, it's more than likely something worth your time. Resident Evil 4 is a game that just will never age. It's timeless. It's so fun, but it still is able to retain that like horror experience that Resident Evil is known for. And that's why I love it so much. It's like it's so perfect, honestly. You could replay that game. I'll be replaying Resident Evil 4 until I die. These are all games I'll probably replay until I die, but Metroid Prime, like, I wasn't used to Metroid, because, you know, I was, like, really young when it came out. It was going to be my first GameCube game if I had infinite money. But I had to settle for Luigi's Mansion, because Luigi's Mansion was cheaper. You get your tail, new toggle. Alrighty. Thank you. Didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. But, yeah. I can't remember if I played Fusion or Prime first, honestly. I got Fusion for my birthday. I want to say I played Prime, Metroid Prime. I ended up renting it. And, man, the level of atmosphere. I like games that have very atmospheric. You really get drawn into it. And just forget about everything. As you can tell by my choices. Like Silent Hill 2 and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and Metroid are all like very atmospheric games. Very just excellent games. These are all like 10 out of 10s to me right here. Half-Life 2 is just such a like I used to be so in love with Halo. Halo would be like my first or like favorite like shooter of all time, but as time goes on, I detach from Halo, but I think I just need to replay Halo 1, 2, and 3, maybe Reach. ODST is good too. Halo's banger back then. And yeah, I was so hyped when Halo 3 dropped. Man, I was just like bouncing off the walls. I remember sitting down, just plowing through it as quickly as possible. Same with I actually still remember the night we picked up Halo 2. It was from our local Kmart that is now closed and turned into a theater in my hometown. And Chrono Trigger, I believe, is like the pinnacle of JRPGs, kind of. Like, it's pretty basic, but God, Toriyama's style, the length of it is perfect. It doesn't drag on. It's got so much charm. It's like Chrono, it's himself doesn't have like a lot of personality or character to him, in my opinion. I like RPGs with more characteristics, but got Trails for that. Trails in the Sky. I would add shout out to Trails in the Sky being like some of my most recent favorite video games. Doesn't drag on, but it's a quest. Yeah, you really go through a lot in Chrono Trigger. It's great. It's so awesome. All the sound effects to the music to it's like a dream project that should not like be as good as it is. Hey Zach. Hi. Welcome. Trails. Yeah, I'm still working through Cold Steel 3. That's gonna be a minute. And now we got Horizons coming this year as well. Mod looks damn good. Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from you, especially because like I know you're not like too into like furry stuff ish. So also you should follow Zach especially if you want some like chill JRPG. For the most part, he plays other games too. But haven't been in your stream in a while. I feel bad. But I appreciate seeing you. And I appreciate... I love being in your streams, to be honest. Same with Minokadobo. Graphy. And Fakuzu. Fakuzu doesn't stream enough. I would watch Fakuzu every day. He would just stream every day. But he'll get there. He'll get there. Anyway, here's some of my favorite anime. Speaking of Japanese stuff, as you can tell from my games, I like Japanese stuff. So, like, I used to love Western games in my teen years, but Western studios decided to take a knife to itself. And now Japan's back on top, so. Japanese supremacy. I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. If I had to name, like, a favorite anime out of all these, Space Dandy would be, like, really high up there. I fell in love with anime all over again when Space Dandy came out. Because for a while there, I wasn't, like, paying attention to it. I'd say Cowboy Bebop is also one of those, like, very atmospheric and moody type of immersive shows. It doesn't follow, like, a structure. But I honestly don't have a problem with that if it means, like, every episode's a unique story. Much like Space Dandy. Every episode is different from each other. I like it. It can be hit or miss, but the ones that hit, they hit. Neon Genesis is just... It's kind of like an overrated pick, to be honest, but... I'm kind of cheating here with the two movies. I just want to put, like, all of Studio Ghibli in a category and all of... was it his name? Makoto Shinkai? I always forget his director's name, but his films are just immaculate. From 5 meters per second to Your Name to Suzume, like, they're just artistic masterpieces to just stare at with your eyeballs. I can't say they're all, like, the best films, but Your Name's very great. I like Suzume a lot. Props to the director finally making a new film that wasn't just kind of the same premise over again. And Gurren Lagann is I like Studio Trigger a lot. It's no secret, but I just love their animation style. Their stories are... I wish they would hire more writers or better writers, because, like, I don't feel like Studio Trigger's animes are that well written a lot of the time. But when they're hype, they're hype. And Steins Gate's like a 10 out of 10, like, one of the best animes. That's an anime I will rewatch and be excited for it every time. Mob Psycho's got, like, animation, whatever trickery they pulled in Mob Psycho's insane. But I also got, like, really emotional in a lot of the episodes, because the character, the main character, is very... I don't want to say he's like me for real, but just kind of exhibits, like, the artistic, awkward, social type that I resonate with a little bit. And he's just trying to, like, find his identity and way in life, much like me. So I kind of relate to anime a lot. We gotta get you on some more modern anime. I got some old, newer stuff. I haven't enjoyed a lot of newer anime lately, but I've been meaning to watch, like, Frieren and Dungeon Meshi, and I don't know. There's some other ones that I haven't gotten around to yet. But yeah, I recommend Your Name a lot. It's really good. And Hunter x Hunter, man, like, I watched Hunter x Hunter. There's nothing like watching shonen animes with your boys. 'Cause I watched Hunter x Hunter with a friend all the way through. And my god, what a fucking ride it is. It's Madhouse did an incredible job making the pacing feel tight. I loved every arc in Hunter x Hunter. I loved even the Chimera Ant arc aside is, like, the best arc in, like, any shonen almost. Even the prior arc to that was just like a Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff card game thing, and I loved it so much. At least try for Dunjimishi. I watched Dan. Alright, we got ads on. Sorry, everybody hit with the ads. Should check out To Your Eternity. Very nice animation. Alright. I'm always curious who got hit with ads. Because sometimes it seems like some people who aren't subbed don't even get hit with the ads. Twitch is so inconsistent. Well, we'll take a minute. But Dan, I really liked what I've seen of Dan. I haven't finished the first season. It's really cool. Animation's incredible, but I'm not in love with the premise of it that much. And I really did not like Demon Slayer. That's another newish anime. I'm like, kind of felt like it's overrated. The Kingdom Come. But it's just me. You. Oh. Also, we have another emote. That I did not show off yet. Capes. We got a squishy emote. Yeah. Demon Slayer is the modern essay. It kind of is. It's I watched the first 2 episodes, which were okay, but like I was just not in love with the premise, not in love with the dynamics. I was like, man, this is what people are going crazy for, and then it's still early. Yeah, the amount of people I've seen Dan equate the like first episode to they say they won't watch it because it has depictions of like sexual assault. But it's just so weird. It's just so weird to me that somebody would just refuse to check it out for like 30 seconds where the one of the characters gets like their clothes ripped off by aliens. It's such a bizarre premise, and it's just like I guess you can equate that to sexual assault, but the probing of aliens, it's such a bizarre like concept. Like nothing happens other than like the clothes getting just like disappeared. But I don't know. Anime is problematic a lot of the time, so like if it bothers you, it bothers you. I can't say ya. Sus as fuck. It is. But it's like so brief and so bizarre that it's like not related to like modern day creepo guy sexual assault. I don't know. Past the sussy scene in episode 12, there's no more in the manga. Friendship. None? There's always something though with anime. There's always some caveat. This is why you should just watch Studio Ghibli films, because they're all perfect and innocent. And I rewatched Princess Mononoke last night, for example, and it's just, I'm welling up because it's such an amazing, immaculate piece of art. I love it so much. Princess Mononoke is genuinely like top 10 film material ever. It's like you watch it and you're like, man, I wish everything could be this good. Thank you for the pet. But other than, you know, the pre-debut stuff that I got going on here, I'm going to be playing some Super Mario Sunshine, but it Eclipse, the mod that came out last year that adds 120 sprites to the game and new areas and quality of life features. So if you want to stick around for that, we'll be tuning into that in just a moment. We're going to talk about music. I live and breathe music. Every day I strive to check out something new. I usually get it from Anthony Fantano, just as like a quick piece of reference. But there's obviously more music out there. There's just too much. You can't get to it all. I'll watch PM in honor of you for my first. Oh. I hope you like it, because I genuinely think it's an immaculate piece of art, of like morality deity, humanity. It's just like, it's so fascinating. The plot dynamics in that film like go hand in hand, and it's so fast. Godspeed, I just watched it for the first time last night. It ruled. Glad you loved it. Like Clockwork up here is the Queens of the Stone Age album right here. I love this. This is one of the like earliest. I started getting into music when Rockman came out, which I was like, during that phase of my life, I was too afraid to be seen or like judged by anybody to like, because I didn't have money, you know. I didn't really have money to go out and buy music, and I didn't have internet access for a long time. So like I was kind of like cut off from the music world and the world in general between like 2003 and 2010. It was like 2011. So I really started getting into music during 2011. But Queens of the Stone Age, like Clockwork, is just like the embodiment of my soul. If you want sad, but like good rock music. It's kind of not really commercialized. A lot of the tracks on there is like, other than My God Is the Sun, that's like the only conventional like rock track, and that was the single. There's a lot of like slow piano keys throughout it. Like the beginning to this album is like the sound of broken glass. It's so fascinating. Like they started that was actually my first concert too. Seeing Like Clockwork live, it was a big moment in my life. Creepy. Yeah, I already knew what you'd think. I need to try it again now that I've refined my music taste a lot more than when you first introduced me to it. That's the thing with music. It's like you can recommend stuff to people, but unless the person is like willing to give things a try, and not just with music, you can't really judge an album on the first listen. You have to, if it's like so bad, you're not gonna turn it off. But I've listened to so many albums that are like it really off-putting. Like the Downward Spiral here is the perfect example of this. The Downward Spiral by 9 Inch Nails is an abrasive, loud, crushing noise rock album that goes so hard. It's like you're gonna listen to Trent Reznor scream about God is dead like over and over again. It's not an easy listen to people who are new to music and just like listen to the top hits of the summer. Bro, I can't stop listening to Imaginal Disc. Yeah, I noticed the Angel on the Satellite makes like you love it. I didn't think it makes you cry though. I'll get to that in a minute. But I love all of 9 Inch Nails. I love everything they do. Like it's every single album they make is hard to kind of get into. But every single album they make has something to offer. And usually has a lot of good stuff, like Disciples, or not Disciples. What's it called? The album with 1 million on it. But I especially love albums that like borrow from their past records and like lyrically just like mention it. I think it's such a nice nod, and they do clever stuff with it. Speaking of, Gorillaz Demon Days. Guess what, guys? That's 20 years old this year. Demon Days. One of the best albums ever recorded. Period. I feel like if anybody disagrees with that, they should be shot on sight. Thank you for the water. Also, everybody new tuning in. Hi, KalamityKaiju. I can wave to you now. Where does the beginner start with 9 Inch Nails? Honestly, the first record. The first record's probably like the easiest to listen to. Trent Reznor, like, just every release strives to go out of his way to make something new. The first album's like in just kind of a pop industrial rock. Very easy to listen to. On your first listen. And also has like their best song right off the bat, which is Head Like a Hole. It's one of their best songs. It's so good. I put Tool on here, for example. I got into Tool from Guitar Hero World Tour, and like, I was just so impressed by their artistic. I don't know. I've kind of distanced myself away from Tool as I've grown up, because it's just kind of like there's some type of vibe around it that kind of like perpetuates like this pretentious stoner rock, prog rock type of attitude around it. Tool fans kind of seem to be insufferable sometimes, but they make good music. They make amazing prog rock, or at least they did. And I can't say I really like that new album they put out a while back. Pretty disappointed by that. Imaginal Disc up here, right here, is perfect. It's perfect in every way. It's one of her newer albums that I really like. It's pretty much my album of the year last year, I think. I forgot I have Nitro now, so I can shoot the shot thing in your DMs. Oh, nice. Thank you. I can't wait to see Magdalena Bay. Oh, good. If you got tickets, I'm so happy, because they're coming to closer to me in October, and I'm considering seeing them again, but they seem to be doing the same set list for every, oh, you did get tickets? Nice. I thought you meant she's seen them. Amazing concert. One of the best concerts I've been to. TBH. And I've been to a huge list of concerts. I've been to a lot. But yeah, everybody here should listen to Imaginal Disc at least once. It's through the front to back. I don't care about the first track of the Imaginal Disc that much. It makes more sense when you loop it back around. It's not bad. It's just not. It's not as good as the other tracks on the album, in my opinion. And all the cool people are here today. Yeah, they're all here for the new model. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy that you guys were excited for it. Just kind of worried to be. I'm always kind of worried that nobody will be here. But I appreciate your company a lot, your time and attention. Thank you for the pets. I can make faces. If you haven't seen it already. Please listen. My musical tastes are good. I love albums. I love music. I could probably make a 500 album list if felt so inclined. But I chose these albums because they got very significant to me. There's a lot more, of course. A Moon-Shaped Pool, Radiohead. Radiohead's a band that I feel like never puts out a bad album. Album tier list. It would just be impossible. It would be impossible for me. But Radiohead's also kind of like one of those things, like I don't want to like recommend to people because it just kind of gives off a certain vibe. It's just sad, lonely boy. Maybe not lonely boy, but like sad. It's really depressing. A lot of Radiohead stuff's really depressing, but it's also just like stunningly beautiful. A Moon-Shaped Pool came out around the time in 2016 and like completely caught me off guard, like in terms of quality. Like I was just so taken back because like the weird thing about it is like, okay, Radiohead was a kind of like a Nirvana ripoff at first, or clone almost essentially, and then they kind of developed into their own thing when they started incorporating more electronics and synths, and then we kind of came back around to like Moon-Shaped Pool is like this. It's like lush production of like, it has the most ambient songs Radiohead's ever made, but they're all so memorable. Like every single track on a Moon-Shaped Pool is kind of peaceful and serene. And if you haven't cried to Glass Eyes at one point in your life, you're missing out. I'm just kidding. But it's such a weird thing because it's like where guitar strings should be, it's like where like violin and piano keys will be instead. It's like reversed around. It's got like these, it's got so many music and the tracks on there that pacify me, and like really came out of around the time when I was having like severe anxiety, and like it was so Moonshaped Pool was able to just kind of like mute me, turn everything off, and just made me feel like no emotions in a time where I was like scared for my life and confused about everything. So I was very, very anxious, and Moonshaped Pool is a very, very important record. It's not like anything Radiohead's put out prior, and every track on it is genuinely stunning. I got to see it live, and I'm happy to see like another one. 30-hour stream. Speaking of lush, beautiful production, Nurture right here by Porter Robinson. I started getting into his music when Smile came out last year, which is very much like a very abrasively pop, smile happy record. And then like Nurture was more difficult to get into because it was more like slower, intimate songs. But I ended up listening to it on my way to his concert because I had just listened to his first and third record, and this is his second. I think his second record, Nurture, is probably the most ambitious and creative and just stunningly beautiful. It's such like twink boy music though. It's like I think somebody on my timeline, like I can't say with certainty, but I think he compared him like Ed Sheeran mixed with like trap beats. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, you cannot just boil down his music like that. Twink boy music, yeah. Thank you for the follow, Daz. Does. Thank you. Next to it, though, these are all albums I think you should pay attention to, but Jeff Rosenstock. I love punk rock. I love noise rock. I love things that get really loud and just pumps my blood full of adrenaline. Worry is not really that abrasive, but it's like better Weezer. It's like punk rock, like edgy, actually like amazing Weezer. Weezer, I like some Weezer songs, but like they put out far too many bad records than good. I mentioned Tool. Tool is kind of like the earliest that I kind of like got into like one singular band, because I was kind of like an all or nothing. Like I felt like if I listened to one band's music, then I have to like all their music, and then I have to like everything they do and say. This is not the case. Younger me was kind of stupid. It's nice to meet you in your community. Aw, nice to meet you. Hi. I'm good. This is my first time using this model, so everything's kind of new. Let me see something quick. Oh, I can't get out of this until like. All right. Well, Black Sabbath, Paranoid's kind of like. I love heavy metal. I love metal in general. Anything that has metal. I love all genres of music, even the country on the lesser side, because country isn't country anymore. It's country pop, much like punk rock pop exists. So, but Black Sabbath's Paranoid. That's an album I go back to, and I just like I don't see how anybody listened to this and then you must have blown their minds, because it came out like the early 70s, right? I don't know how something like that got made in the early 70s. It's heavy metal. It's the definition of metal. So The White Stripes, I kind of strive to I aspire to eventually one day pick up a guitar and kind of be like a rock star of sorts, but not that ambitious. So like when you can see Jack White, just man, his songwriting is so nice. So what's the word? It kind of got that punk rock indie scene to it. It's just like fell in love with a girl for some, like, for example, is just man, his riffs just go so hard. And I'm happy to say, like, I'm seeing Jack White later this month. In some 20-ish days, something like that. I've seen him prior. How do people usually call you? Your name is long. You can just call me Kaiju or Tadashi or that sort. Whereas Odin Organ is, it's nice. I like their music, but I'm not like their biggest fan. I like some of their songs, but I don't really like their albums as a whole. I haven't really listened to a whole album. I'm just like, man, I like this from top to bottom. But I do like their songs. Igor down there. Igor. Let's just say I've been through a lot of heartbreaks and unreciprocated love. So Igor appeals to me on a level unheard of. It is like a heartbreak album through and through. Every song is like intertwined in that theming and just goes so hard. The beats, the bars, the verses, everything about it's just so memorable and so catchy. I wanted to put King Gizzard here, for example, and that's nice to meet you too, Daz. Unfollow me. Yeah, Igor got me through 2024. yeah, like when I didn't have that growing up because I'm so isolated. Like I didn't like have a lot of like love interest crushes or anything like that. So like when the older I got, and then like finally ran into that issue, I started to understand heartbreak songs so much more. And yeah, but it's all good, you know. You get over it. It takes quite a while, but it's scary because like you gotta be careful. Like you're like hitting those emotions of like feelings for somebody and jealousy and not having like wanting them all for yourself, and there's a lot of bad roads to go down that you don't want to go down. Oh my goodness. Whamulet. Oh, I didn't expect to see you here. Hello. Hi. Welcome on in. Hi. I'm just getting used to this new model. Welcome. Hi. What were you up to? Saw that you are streaming today, but I didn't get the chance to join. How was it? What were you up to? Ah! We could do so much with the new model. I'm showcasing the new model and kind of going over my favorite things. My debuts. Here's the model. Here's what it looks like in total. I can make myself bald. So good. You love it. Just play more Pokemon. Sea Glass? What's Sea Glass? I'm not familiar with that. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. I'm KalamityKaiju. If you haven't seen or heard of me, I've been around. I go around. I like to see what people are up to, and I like to play Nintendo games. Yeah, Grappy's bald emote's so good. I could technically make my own now. It's a ROM hack of Emerald. Okay. There's so many ROM hacks out there now. It's like I have to ask. If I haven't heard of one, I have to ask because there's like 10,000 hacks out there. But yeah, my name's KalamityKaiju, and I like to play JRPGs and play Nintendo games and old retro games and new games. I eat games. I breathe games, music, TV shows, whatever. Severance. I'm watching Severance. I love everything. Here's some of my favorite games. I love Earthbound, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, Mario 64, Resident Evil, Metroid Prime, Half-Life 2, and Chrono Trigger, and Undertale, and more. So many more. There's too many. There's too many. But I do feel like a lot of these are special to me specifically because they're so good. Perfect. If you criticize them, I will cry. Undress Tadashi. Oh, you want me to be free? Completely free? I got pants down there. There you go. But I got shorts. Ba 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 ba. Nice to meet you, though. Nice to meet anybody new. Thank you for joining. It's just a special day. A very good evening. I'll put back on the shirts. But yeah, no, I'm really friendly. I don't like to make anybody upset. If anything I do or say makes someone upset, I get sad. I get worried. We're all here just to have a good time. I'm gonna be playing Sunshine after this. Mario Sunshine. It's gonna be a hack called Super Mario Eclipse. So if you want to stick around for that, I'm almost done with my little slide presentation. I'm just kind of going through stuff that's important to me. Your anime that I love. I love my animes. But yeah, I got heart eyes. I can blush. And I can kind of plead. I can be distressed. Ooh. and I got a controller. Yeah. I can also change my iris. Yeah, look at that. I don't know which people will prefer. These are like more anime eyes, and then these are more like realistic eyes. But yeah, I can make the fingies move. Look at that. That's so cool, right? Stuff that's more important to me. Or stuff that's important to me. Kaiju. But yeah, you can call me Kaiju, Calamity, Tadashi, whatever you want. And then I love Anamanaguchi. If you ever see Anamanaguchi live, for example, that they go so hard. They're like the loudest band I've ever heard in my life. The drummer is insane. Insane. But yeah, I can wave. Sorry, pause. Big heckin' palms. Down here is, right next to Anamanaguchi is Red Vox's Realign. I really like a lot of Red Vox's albums. I still think they have a ways to go. They're still kind of sounding like an amateur-ish indie band. They've been evolving into their own thing, and I think they do a lot of good stuff. I think Realign took me a while to get into, but I feel like it's probably their best. That or like Visions and Afterthoughts goes pretty damn hard in the rock department. My first song from Red Vox which is this t-shirt I'm wearing. I like to support Vinny's band, so. Vine Sauce. If you didn't know Vine Sauce, Vinny, he has a band, and they do good music with his friends. He's living the dream. He's living in New York, can form an indie band and stream all day and make money off all that. That sounds like a good life to me. I would love that if I could just quit my job. Yeah, shout outs to Vine Sauce. King Gizzard here, I could put like every single one of their albums after Nonagon Infinity. They're a band that I can't believe that can like actually come up with new things constantly. They're constant, like the actual musicianal talent of King Gizzard is insane. They're like a 5-6 person band, and they all contribute, and huge ways and have new ideas every album. It's just exciting to see when an album, they're always around the corner. They once released 5 albums in 1 year because they're insane. King Gizzard and the Wizard Wizard. They can play heavy metal. They can play electronica. They can play, what's the word? Techno music. Yes, techno music. They've dabbled in techno. I've heard it live even. And they can just do anything. Rock, indie, folk rock, whatever. The diverse talent they have is insane. And Iron Maiden, Iron Maiden's classic heavy metal. Anywho, a lot of my emotes are done by Kypes. The model's done by Gideon here, still in chat. And I commissioned a lot of art from PK Bunny and Renjoy recently. KalamityKaiju was made by me and KalamityKaiju. Had a brain fart. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You want to play some games now? It's been like an hour and a half. You can actually finally like do something. But yeah, that's a little slide presentation. Kind of give you a gist of what I do and what I like. Like a lot of stuff. I can't even fit it all in one place. But I love Silent Hill a lot. And Resident Evil. And so many. Oh, just make myself disappear. Let's see if I can get out of this. I have a letterbox. I wanted to put some films on here, but I liked some of the most recent films that really resonated with me. Is Everything All at Once and Across the Spider-Verse. I rewatched Prince of Mononoke, Blade Runner. I got a lot of stuff I haven't really worked on in terms of I like Godzilla -1. I saw the TV Glow. Mad Max Fury Road's one of my favorite films. Favorite action films. There's a lot. There's a lot. I haven't put a lot on here. Scott Pilgrim, I love to death. It's one of the like indie rock nerdgasms you'll ever watch. Edgar Wright was the perfect fit for that film. Shrek was the best film ever, obviously. Anywho, let's turn this off. Well, maybe we'll turn it down as we move over. All right. I haven't completely gotten used to this, but if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to break up the recording and we're going to switch to Mario Sunshine finally. We're going to play some games finally. We haven't played games on the channel in so long. And by so long, I mean like 1 week. But thank you for coming and seeing and checking out the new model. I appreciate you a lot. And we will be here forever. Don't forget, you're here forever.